Hey guys, welcome. We're up to Season 9, Episode 4 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
Calling on St. Christopher. Gonna need some.
Clay?
On my way back to
Clay?
the light. Can't stay here.
Oh, that's messed up.
Did you guys ever go camping?
No. We never got the chance.
Then when he gets home, the three of us can.
We miss him, huh?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Baker, Davis is ready for release if you could come with me. Mr. Baker, the police have a few more questions for you.
Go ahead, take him home. I'll see you there.
That's bad.
Now I'm sure you're a stupid whore. You sure you want to threaten me? I am not very good with threats.
No, God. Oh!
Next time you or this bitch come at me,
Jesus, Quinn, what the hell were you thinking?
I got you okay?
Yeah, let's go to a drug dealer and
you
let's...
could have got us killed.
I was trying to help you.
I don't need your help.
How was that going to help him? Hey, stop selling to him.
Gonna need some help.
Come on, girl, have some thought process.
I'm sorry, I don't know how this happened. I was stressed about the meeting and just wasn't thinking.
This is my problem, not yours. So let me help you out. You don't have to.
How
worry about
about
me or
this?
about anyone
You're
else
wrong,
anymore.
and you're
Matter of
wrong.
fact, You should probably go.
Clay.
I asked you to leave. I don't need you here, Quinn.
You don't mean that.
You're right.
Oh,
it's
shit.
It's not that I don't need you here. It's that I don't want you here. Get out.
He's an addict, and you made a stupid decision. There we go. Both of them are wrong. God. You had a fun night. Oh. Is that a heel? Oh, that's not a heel.
But, in case you didn't, I'm...
Chase?
Wow, she looks so familiar. I think it's her hair that's throwing me off. I don't know who she is.
Don't know how I feel about being called a nerd while I'm naked.
Well, how do you feel about this?
What the hell? You don't even know who she is. This is weird. I don't think she's getting the picture, the point here.
Pretty. Although what you were just doing was really pretty great, and you're just very sexy. I don't want to sound like an ass, but I'm not looking for anything serious.
Neither am I. I left my number in your phone.
Okay.
Honey, I'm home.
This couch is surprisingly comfortable, so.
We had a fight. She wouldn't sleep by me.
How long have you not seen him?
Banana?
So I went to his drug dealer and I confronted him. What?
So
You have to call the police.
stupid.
What if they throw Clay in jail? I can't have this get any worse.
We'll figure this out.
Just don't tell Nathan, okay? Not Jed.
Oh. He's going to beat himself over that forever.
Where will you stay?
Maybe in that tent.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Stay in the tent. Where? Right there?
Please welcome our dear friend, Antoine Taylor.
Okay, well, I'm a sports choreographer, and basically what I do is I come up with all the plays that look good on film. People say that I'm the Mike McCarthy or Phil Jackson of all the sports scenes and movies.
People say that?
No.
Antoine, you must have to be in really good shape.
Yeah, I mean, it helps to be because
He's not a personal trainer. He's a choreographer.
I'm only suggesting he's in good shape, Marvin.
And nobody's disagreeing with you, Millie, but it's not what we were talking about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what, Millie, that was kind of messed up, how you called your boy fat on TV. I mean, how'd you feel if you became...
I really don't
I'll
care.
call you out on the TV show.
I don't care about these three. I really don't. And it's the writer's fault. They just drop the ball.
I'm just saying.
And making him fat
So, what else is going on?
does
besides
nothing
not
for
getting
me.
fat?
I don't care.
But you did text me that you love me like a brother. And you met a girl who was like an exotic flower in a cluster of blue moon ice cream colored
Good God,
carnations.
what?
Okay. Well, Chris Keller's gonna go then. I got platinum to produce.
Oh, I hate him so much. His third person talking drives me insane.
They could erase you, man. Yeah, maybe. But before they do, you'll be dead.
What if
Is that a
Dan's the
threat?
one that's in the...
Because I don't do so good with threats. Get up.
Relax. It's not a threat. It's a promise. If I catch you near my family again, I'll kill you.
Damn.
Brooke, the important thing to remember is that Davis is okay. He looks like he's more than okay.
Yeah. It could have been worse, but you can't think about what could have
Can I
been.
ask why Dan has been around? We're gonna have to do something about that stupid sign.
That sign is so childish. I would not want to go there. If you're taking a shot at literally the person across the street. Like, why? I don't want to go there. That's so stupid. I'm not dealing with their childish crap. At that point, I probably just wouldn't go to either one. Like, if I would even care. If they hire killers, which I probably, I don't know. It depends in the moment. I'm shocked they didn't tow your car.
Yeah, well, you keep on buttering that stack like that, you're going to be bigger than the Ravens. Look, let me ask you a question. How is it that you can leave your job in Omaha for Millie, but you can't take care of your health for her? It's not fair.
For her? You shouldn't take care of your health for her. You should take care of your health for her yourself.
Seriously? I cannot believe those kids. You never heard of loyalty?
Wait, does she trash this place? Oh, God.
If you could remove the slanderous sign that's hanging outside of your building.
I've had a really bad week and I'm a little thin on patience. So either you go take that sign down or I'm gonna climb up there, rip it down, and shove it up your
I would
owner's-
really appreciate if you could tell your owner that we'll be in touch.
Drop your forks. Drop them! Go.
Well, how's Chris Keller's lady doing?
What? That's weird.
Arms open wide. I see you Santa Claus in the May days.
Can you fix it again?
On what you made, on what
Oh, wait.
you made, and my lioness with arms climbing the only.
How many times do I have to do this for you? Stop being a jackass! My son's your partner, and you're a junkie!
Here we go again.
No! Then why are you buying them? Because I didn't want to scare Quinn. I don't remember how I got there. I can't remember how I got home. I can't remember anything.
How? Don't remember anything. Dude, what? It's not good. So we're back to the sleepwalking thing, and now he's doing things and he doesn't even know he's doing them.
I'm gonna get help.
That's just... what?
No.
I've never heard of anything
You're
like
gonna be
this.
okay. I need you to believe that.
It's like he's having memory loss.
Because I do. I'm never gonna stop.
Would you call her an exotic flower?
You called her an exotic flower? That is so boyish. Sweet.
I'll be in the stockroom.
That's so weird.
I haven't seen my family at all today. I don't blame her. I don't know if I'll ever trust myself with them again.
Made a big
I'm
mistake.
not sure how I could have let something like this happen.
Nathan and I were in the kitchen at night, arguing. I remember looking out the window, and I saw him playing basketball by the pool. He had disappeared, and went outside.
You're talking about the time you... yeah.
And he was floating face down in the pool. And I felt like I had damaged him. I felt like the worst parent in the world.
I mean, in that moment you were.
Time to forgive myself for that.
Everyone makes mistakes, though. Some are bigger than others.
Love them with all of our hearts. And try and do better next time.
Yep. You can't go back. It could have been worse, but it wasn't worse. Take that moment, learn from it. Carry on.
You were right to call me fat. I've gained weight. And it's not fair to you that I'm not taking better care of myself.
Fair. Why do we keep saying fair to her?
Just very pleased to have you dining with us, Mr. McFadden. Could I start you with an
It's nothing to do with her.
sweet corn
It should be about yourself. You should not want to look like that.
I'll have the house salad.
It's nothing to do with anybody else. If you want to look like that, then go for it.
And for your main course?
Just a salad.
The good news is that we can help you. The bad news, at least you might think so, is that I think until we get a handle on this.
I thought this was just a session for us to talk about stuff.
Oh boy.
I think this is more serious than that.
How am I going to trust him with them again?
You trust him because he's a great father.
Probably because you married him.
And he's your
And
best
one
friend.
mistake doesn't change that.
He loves you and these boys more than anything.
Okay, take it a little to the right. A little lower. Wait, a little higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not too juvenile? No! If they're not gonna play nice, then neither are we. You two have 30 seconds to get off my property or I'm calling the cops.
What?
Hannah, let's go! Go!
She's the owner? Of course she is.
Guilt sucks. I mean, I didn't even want to hook up with anyone. And then I find out not Alex's boyfriend. It's bad enough that I miss Alex. But now I gotta be the douchey pig that hooks up with someone else's girl.
I thought being called fat on air by Millie was bad.
You're drinking alcohol, you know that doesn't help you either. I like... Eating a salad is not gonna, like, fix things.
Tracking Dad's flight.
You gotta work out, you know, you gotta...
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You gotta do stuff and like, go
Right now,
run.
he's over the ocean.
This season, really, everyone's just going through, like, their own problems. Like, their own struggles, and their big struggles, their bigger struggles.
There's still Alex.
Really?
I don't know where I know her from.
Because I don't see her.
I looked her up.
Oh yeah.
Chelsea
That's just because
Kane.
she's a painful, annoying memory. Don't you want
Maybe she
someone
looks
to
like
know
another
about
actress that I thought it was. Because I don't know her name. Her name doesn't ring a bell. That's just interesting. And I'm looking at all the movies and TV shows she was in, and I was like, yeah,
It's gonna be okay.
no.
You said you wanted to close your eyes to me. You wanted to wake up to me.
I mean, I might have seen her on one of these other shows, but like, none of the shows she's been in, I really know. Or even watched, like, regularly. Like, I might know of them. Might have seen, like, an episode or seen it on TV as I passed by, but...
Well, Nathan's coming home tonight, so...
I know. Once he gets here, I'll leave.
Poor guy.
I can only get the heat in here to 85 degrees. It was at least 101 when I left Davis.
I could not imagine
I can't forgive myself.
how I would feel if I accidentally did
being
that.
so careless. You waited and you prayed, and you had a miracle happen. Your dream came true, and then in one moment, in one horrible, stupid moment, I almost took that away from you.
Good. I'm glad she
Hi, it's me again.
didn't drag that out.
Just calling to make sure everything's okay. I'm assuming maybe you took a later flight.
That was the stuffed animal he had on the thingy, right? What? But he's... Okay, wait. He was supposed to come back that night. He didn't. She called. He didn't answer. The stuffed animal was on the ground. That leans towards one thing. But I don't get it. He was kidnapped. That's the clear sign of kidnapping. Or being taken, or... So then it must be about Nathan. The beginning of this season. It must be about Nathan. Well, I don't think that they would kill him like that, though. But then again, he hasn't been in many episodes. Well, he's... his screen time has been reduced. It seems like. But would they kill him off? Especially in... I mean, it's season 9. We're 4 episodes in. We're nearly halfway through season 9. Lucas isn't back. Peyton isn't back. So, it almost makes me wonder... That is true. Characters who have been that big for TV shows in the past, and shows I have watched and seen, and instances similar to One Tree Hill, where probably one of the 2 biggest characters of the show leave, or one of the biggest characters of the show leaves, and they're gone for multiple seasons. They do typically come back, but when they come back, it's like at the end. If they're not in the final season, like as a whole, then they're typically they're there for the last episode. So, I guess that's what we're leaning towards here, as far as One Tree Hill and what they're gonna do. But still, would you kill off? I just feel like this show isn't really like that. Why would you kill Nathan off? It just doesn't, it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit the story, you know? It wouldn't fit how I see One Tree Hill as, because I don't see One Tree Hill as the show that's like, oh, it's the final season, everyone's gonna die. Or people are gonna start dying, or someone's gonna die at the end. I just don't see it that way. I see it as this show where everyone's had their struggles, and then at the end happy ending. overdone. You know, not one of those shows that are intense or, you know, something like that. I don't know. But it is now making a little more sense that it would be Nathan that they're trying to, I guess, assume is under that cloth at the beginning of the season, because he just disappeared, right? So, but I don't think it'll be him. I just don't, why would they show that? That's such a, but that last season was bad. It was really bad and the writing was all over the place, so they could carry that on to this season. That would be a horrendous way to kill off Nathan, by finding his body and then her checking to see if it's him, and when they pull the, and they already showed it, so like there's no, we know it's coming, we know something's coming, and we know someone's dead there. The question is, would they continue the bad writing, or would they go off of, which, yes, season 8 was bad writing, but I don't think they ever went, they didn't go as far as how bad that would be if they did that here. I wonder. I don't think they're going to do it that way, just because I just can't imagine a show doing it that way. But I guess, I mean, they have proven in the past that they don't really know how to write, so, like, we can continue listing how many poor writing decisions they've made throughout the entire show. So we can't hold it against, or hold it past them, put it past them that they would do that here. But I also don't think they're that stupid to do it here. I wonder, the whole, I hate to say this too, because I really enjoyed both of their characters, but they really just failed with Clay and Quinn as characters. They failed. Not as big as they failed with Skills, Mouth, and Millie as far as characters are concerned, but they have failed the potential that Clay and Quinn could have had because of writing. I would say, and let me know if I'm wrong, but, well, in my opinion, it's my opinion as far as right now, but season 7, for the most part, the potential that Clay as a character had was so high, and the potential that Quinn had as a character was so high, and they hit it from the start right up there. And then as it went, as it kept going, this whole doppelganger side, and their characters just went downhill, and they became a relationship so fast with hardly, there was a lot of development and potential, and then they were just like, all right, screw it, together. Then there was this doppelganger storyline, and that was awful. And that carried into season 8, where they got shot. And that whole season 8, for them, was what? Recovering? That's all it was. And then here we are in season 9, and their only point, again, recovering. You know, like, it had so much potential, and then it just gone. Just boring. Nothing. Not really in detail. Just freaking tanked. But that's been Skills' storyline from... Skills' character is so pointless. It really is. His character is pointless. His development is non-existent. He's literally just a character that's there. Literally. And I thought he was going to be a much bigger character a few seasons ago. And then he wasn't. And Mouth and Millie aren't that much higher than him. They are higher than him. They have done more. They've had a bigger story and a bigger impact and better character development than he has. But even they, like, I could care less about their storylines for the last couple seasons because they're boring and they do nothing to me. And you know, it's like the same old thing for me with them. I feel like it's just boring and boring and boring and boring. Those three characters are driving me nuts when they're on screen. I'm like, I don't care. I don't. His character, don't care. His character, I don't care. Her character, I don't care. And it's because of the way they wrote them. I don't know, maybe people are going to use this to defend how they're written, but like, oh, you can't perfect everybody. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can definitely write every single character in a TV show well enough to where they have a growth, they have development, and every single character you can write in a TV show, perfect. I know you can. I've seen it happen. I've seen TV shows, I've seen great writers, I've seen all this stuff happen to where everyone on the show has an actual story and development. And it continues for their character's lifetime. It's not impossible. It's not hard to do. If you think it is, you're bad. You're just bad at it. And I really do think around season 6, season 7, this is where, I don't know if there was a change in writers or people just stopped having good ideas or whatnot. Like, we lost our engine. We are tanking. Like, we are crashing. This season's better than 8 already. It is better than 8. That's facts. I think it also helped that they just took out the intro. Because if you're not going to do the normal intro, just don't do it at all. And then there's actually like interesting parts of this season. There are. So, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to unfold. This whole forgetting his memory and having to go to like a place where he gets help, I don't have interest in it because it's like, it's poorly set up. They poorly set this up. Now, if it was set up better, and they did that with his character, like he had so much potential, and they failed. And then, I think Quinn's a better character than he is, than Clay. I think as far as the characters that they failed, you have Quinn as the best of the failures. You have Clay right next to her. Mouth is probably... No, I'd say Millie and then Mouth, and then Skills is at the bottom, and he's not even close. He's at the bottom. It's just rough. It's rough. And the mouth fat storyline, I don't care. Like, this one is really like, we don't know what to do with this character, so we're gonna do this. Like, literally zero creative thought into Mouth's storyline right now. Let's make him fat and struggling with the weight. Which, okay, you could have done that storyline, but they didn't do it well enough. What? Especially nowadays. Even when this show is being made. Like, it's an American show. I don't know. I don't really care about fat storylines. I never really have. Because it's a very simple thing, in my opinion. You know, like, it's a very simple, and as far as storyline is concerned, like, what are you doing? What does this bring to the audience? You know, are you trying to make a connection with audience members? Okay, but I know you're not going to go that deep to actually make a meaningful story and impactful connection with the audience because it's a shit character. So, what are we doing here? You know? I'm trashing the writing here. And I'm perfectly fine with everyone knowing that. They dropped the ball on a lot of characters. And they failed the storyline. They did. This wouldn't be the first time they did it. They failed the storyline for Lucas and Peyton. They failed them. They failed the audience. They failed the viewers. Because if they were what they appear to have been from season 1, episode 1, until the end of their story, which they hardly have any story left to tell now, here in season 9, so technically the end of their story is season 6, they failed it. Between season 1 and 6, the hype was there, the hype fell, the hype was gone, they failed, they did off-screen development, they did these weird interactions, these up and down storylines with their relationship and their characters, and then they went back up, and they were like, oh yeah, look, see? We have this perfect storyline tied together. But no, their storyline isn't this. It's like it's this weird little U-shaped storyline. And we got high points and high points. And then we have, what were you doing here? It's like you're building a bridge. And that's what you want to do with the storylines and with the character development. And if the bridge goes across, you're solid. But for some reason, they're putting heavier planks or random planks or weird-looking planks here in the middle. And it doesn't make sense. And that's what's happening with some of these storylines here and some of the characters that are right here in front of us right now. And it's annoying. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't not already. I'll see you all next time.